Hi friends, me back. We are back from vacation now. We enjoyed our time very, very much. Today I am going to can peaches. So we have a local orchard here that I like to wait and get their tree ripened peaches instead of getting some that are shipped in, because I feel like the flavor is just better. So I'm going to process these 2 boxes here of peaches. They're called contender peaches. They are freestone variety, so the stone comes out really, really easily when you cut them up. So I am going to cut them into slices, and I'll show you guys the steps and everything, and then can them in a water bath canner and process them so that I can put them in our storage. But I'm gonna do these 2, and then I'm actually gonna go pick up a variety called Madison. So I'm gonna do another 2 boxes of those. So that should give me roughly like 40, 50-ish quarts of peaches. All done?
Hi guys.
Hi. Yeah, just a little bit.
I got my
A little bit, Dahin. So yeah, so we're gonna cut these up. This is my big water bath canner. It's actually my mom's, but she told me I can have it now since she just comes and helps me, being that she doesn't really have to can a lot at their house anymore. So excuse my oven, it is disgusting from canning other things. I have to deep clean it today after I'm done. But what I'm doing right now is boiling these quart jars so that they are sanitized before I put anything in them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have a really big pot that I'm gonna put all the peaches in, or I might actually put them in a bowl because the big pot I wanna use to make the simple syrup that goes in the jars before we can the peaches. So I'm gonna bring you guys along and show you guys what I'm doing. All right, so the way that I cut these open is, and I peel mine to can them. Gonna cut them in half, twist a little bit, cut it in a quarter, and then this stone comes out really, really easily. And then I just go through and cut all the peels off. So I'll be doing that for a little while. But canning peaches is just something that I always enjoyed to do. And then this is how I leave them. I leave them in long slices like this, and they just fit really nicely into the jars. So, but yeah, canning peaches is always a summer memory of mine. Growing up, we always canned peaches. So this is something that I always love to do. It is time consuming, but it's worth it to have peaches in the winter. I do freeze some. I don't know. I use a lot more that are cut up because of recipes and stuff. I don't really use that much for other things like smoothies and such. And usually I have enough frozen that I have enough to do a couple smoothies here and there. But we're not really big smoothie people, so I don't really do a lot of that. Anyways, I'm gonna work through these and get this all done, and then we're gonna go ahead and can the first portion of it. Alrighty guys, so I finished cutting up enough peaches to fill these 15 quarts, which is what fit in my big water bath canner. Wow. And so here you can see I stomp them down pretty good, like not push down on the peaches on the top, but like just bounce them on a towel like this to really get them sitting down so it fills the jar up pretty good. Because once you put them in the water bath and cook them, the peaches will rise a little bit. So I like to have just a little bit of space at the bottom, not have them come over halfway. So then I made a simple syrup, which is what is in here. Now I do 10 cups of water to 1 cup of sugar. I don't like a lot of sugar in the peaches, so I just do that route. You want to bring that to a boil, keep it hot so that when you put it in the jars, it's hot. And then you fill with this little funnel thing, fill them to where they have at least a 1/2 inch headspace before you put a lid on them, and then put them in here. So what I'm gonna do now, I put my lids down in here to make them hot, so the seal's hot. So now what you wanna make sure to do is wipe the top of these rims so that there's no dirt or anything on them from just handling or food or anything, so that they seal really nicely. So you can just go ahead and wipe the tops off. One thing I would recommend when you do canning of any sort is to get your jars, put them in hot water, let them boil, sterilize, and do all of that stuff before you start actually prepping your food, because those can sit in there for however long you need them to sit in there. So now, I wish I could find my little magnet thing. I had a little magnet where you just pick up the lids and, you know, put them on the jars, but I'm gonna have to use the little tong things. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Put all the lids on top of here with rings, and then you just hand tighten them. And then I'm going to put them in here, bring them to a boil. Once it's reached a boil, it's gonna sit in there for 25 minutes. And I got 15 quarts here. There's another pretty good amount of peaches that'll probably fill another 5 quarts. So that's 20 quarts for a bushel of peaches, which is a little bit less than I was anticipating. So I am gonna actually go pick up another bushel of peaches and do another batch so that I have enough to go until next year. But alrighty, I hope that was helpful. It's pretty easy. Fruits are pretty easy to do because you water bath them. You don't have to put them in the pressure canner. So yeah, we're just gonna process these, and then once they're done, I'm gonna put them out and let the seal pop and cool completely, and then I'll put them in storage. So hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys are enjoying summer harvest and all the good things. But there's gonna be a lot more kitchen videos coming soon because I have a lot of tomatoes that need to be taken care of like ASAP. So, all right guys, have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Kan je cheers? Doe met dek up. Ready? Cheers.